Good morning everyone and welcome to my presentation. I'm Pikanthi Diwanti. I'm a lecturer at Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. In my presentation, I would like to report the result of my research about business strategy analysis in entrepreneurship in Covid-19 pandemic era. The aim of this presentation is to know how business strategy that can be implemented during COVID-19 pandemic. In my presentation, I will focus on three major issues. The first is research background, the second is research methodology, and the last is result and discussion. Right, let's move on to research background. At the end of the year 2019, the world was in an uproar by the coronavirus or better known as Covid-19. This virus was initially detected in Wuhan, China, and had caused hundreds to thousands of deaths in the area alone. Let's move on the next. The virus can be assumed as deadly that it has become such an issue, especially in Indonesia, due to the high number of COVID-19 victims. In Indonesia, the Indonesian government issues a policy to prevent the spread of the virus. This policy, enforced by the government, has impacted all sectors. This consequently has indeed impacted the trading transaction in the marketplace. The longer the COVID-19 crisis is, the more social and economic impact the social will have to face, mostly to those of day labor and manual job workers. When all is affected by the coronavirus, business people must be very meticulous in making their decision for the need of a precise strategy to maintain their company's existence. They consequently have to develop their creativity and innovation to earn opportunities and to sustain their business. Let's now discuss the theoretical review. A strategy is significant for a company to achieve its target or goal effectively and efficiently. The company must be able to overcome every problem or obstacle that comes from within the company itself or the one from outside. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is a definition of business strategy. Strategy is linguistically defined as a tactic. Terminologically, it is defined as a systematical approach that is well measured, controlled, and designed to obtain a particular goal. And here's I will discuss the definition of business strategy in another perspective. From UNIAR 2020, there are some of the strategy be implemented when running a business. Number 1, making the use of social media as the primary marketing channel. Number 2, maintaining a healthy cash flow. Number 3, replanning the income and cutting off the budget costs. Number 4, monitoring business transaction at any time. And the last is paying attention to stock condition. Okay, and in the next slide, I will discuss research methodology. The type of this research was qualitative phenomenology research. This research didn't use a direct source but instead used literature, websites, documents, and books as the secondary data. The data analysis used was data reduction to specify the discussed phenomena to allow the researchers to conclude. Okay, in the next slide, I will discuss a result and discussion. Let me begin with the first point. Business people can use the available technology and professional tools to set their job's priority, be it to monitoring or evaluation process. The last entrepreneurship business strategy to be taken during the pandemic is by increasing collaboration among employees to help and support among each by showing understanding and not demanding. In the last part of my research is conclusion. In my conclusion, there are 5 points here. Number 1, providing discount. Number 2, making the most use out of social media. Number 3, utilizing local resources. Number 4, the governments can collaborate with community religious organizations or Islamic philanthropy institutions to manage infaq and sadaqah funds. The governments should be productive in holding such collaboration to help MSME owners in Indonesia. Now, and the last in my conclusion is making policy for MSME, medium small enterprise owners across Indonesia to give severance pay to those of employees being laid off and to give holiday allowance to employees who are still working for them. Well, this is my presentation and thank you very much.